So we're going to start today with how I'm never the chosen guy. I never am. I may be for the moment. Um, doesn't matter if I'm in my I call it my Fred Flintstone era, where I'm fat, overweight, or I'm in my Tom Cruise era, where I'm nice and buff and in shape. It doesn't matter. uh, I all have my good and bad days, just like girls. I wake up, they don't feel so pretty, so they'll put some makeup on, stuff like that. And I'll look in the mirror, I do the same thing. Sometimes, God damn, I'm good looking. And then sometimes I look in there, God, man, I'm just hideous. And it's like, we all look crappy when we wake up, so don't give me that shit. I haven't done anything yet this morning because I'm waiting for it to heat up a little bit. Because I know over there in that storage slash closet slash studio, it's going to be freaking cold. Especially we got a little breeze still going. So if I wait up a little longer where it hits about 60, we'll be good. But yeah, it's I haven't had many relationships. I've had a total of 14 relationships. My BC is 16. I had basically a one night stand with a girl who wound up being underaged. Scared the shit out of me. That obviously didn't work out because she turned out to be psycho. And one of those, you slept with me forever. Got it. Wow. Okay. Didn't see that one coming. Except she had ID. It said she was of age. But anyway, then the second one, I call it my week-long stand. And that chick used the crap out of me. Just for sex. She used me and threw me away. That hurt. But the payback on that was delicious because it wound up being my son's ex-girlfriend who ripped his heart out's mother. So he got to go and use that against her. Touche, bro. I said, yeah, use it, man. She ripped my heart out, and I really liked her. She had that funny little laugh and everything. And we wound up talking on, what was it, New Year's Eve that one time? I think 2014 or something like that. 2014, 2013. We talked on New Year's Eve, because she was alone. She took her kids up to be with the father and all this shit in Las Vegas. And I thought, why'd you out doing shit? She's like, well, I'm just in my hotel room because I don't know anybody here. I'm like, dude, you're in Vegas. You don't need to know anybody. You just need to make it home alive. With no facial tattoos or tits put on or any other kind of them thing. Any permanent other thing, like losing a tooth. But it was crazy. It was fun. I liked her. Great laugh. Anyway, I'm just long term. I'm just never the pick. So it's like, what is it? I will cherish a woman. I will put you on a small pedestal to make you feel special in every way, how beautiful you are, how smart you are. I will tell you these things. I will make sure that I stroke your ego at the same time, making you feel comfortable and safe with me at all times. Forehead kisses, all that shit, the cuddles. I do all that. And then I give you a level of pleasure in the bedroom to make sure that you're satisfied and happy in that area. I'm a guy, so, like my other conversation, we only need the two things, the BJs and the JJ, and that's all we need. But I make sure I go above and beyond in that area for my partner, just to make sure I have it covered. Just in case I can't, what's that one to say? Not produce, I can't, like act, it's a damn sport thing. I'm not physically fit enough to go the pace, you know what I'm saying? So I try to make sure that it's pre-done before I get there. And then that way they're like, oh, you have that? Oh, okay. Oh, that's all right. They're too tired to do it anyway. Just lie there. And it's fun. But it's also sad at the same time. But it doesn't shock me anymore. People don't talk to me. So can't look forward to something I don't have. I mean, if I go into a restaurant, order food, or go to a store or something like that, you have to talk to me because that's your job. Okay? I am the customer. You are the customer service. You are the salesperson. You have to talk to me by law. And I had one, I bumped her in a pizza place. She was a young girl, and she's like, I'm like, why'd you out with your friends? And she's like, I don't have any. Never had him in high school either. Everybody ignored me. I said, and then we started talking. And I said, yeah, I was the guy in high school who gathered all the subspecies, all the stragglers, and I brought you all into a group, my group, and then I put you someplace on the campus, and then that's where you guys always went. And I said, and if we saw another straggler, you guys would go over and get that straggler and bring him to the group. So that way they weren't out alone. Kind of like a prison thing. It's like, they're the outcast group. So anybody that doesn't want those people, they just grab them. We'll just bring them into our group. So that way, they're not out there trying to fight and know they're not alone in the whole thing. So that's always the way I've been. And it's crazy. It's like, I never judge people by their past unless it's a high BC. Then I don't even want to fucking know. It's like, if you're over 20, don't call me. Don't even talk to me. And I will take consideration that times 3 shit too, because y'all just lie. I don't care if it was dipped, gypped, wet, shot in there, shot by drinking, violated. I don't care. It all counts. I'm sorry if it's the grape thing happened to you, but it counts. It's still body. And sadly, you're going to have a lot of extra bodies with that body because, whatever person that slept with, and so on and so on and so on, and so on, so on, so on, so on, so on, so on. Next thing you got 2,000 people. You slept with 1,000 guys, but each one of those guys slept with 10 people. So in reality, you slept with 10,000 people. That's crazy. Plus all the people on that people, So it matters to me. So if you don't like it, there's the door. Don't have to talk to me, man. But I have this elevator pitch, little car, Fiat, and I just say, hey, look, I got a dark shit about me. I have this dark place I go to, and it scares the shit out of people. And I've had a girlfriend say that. She goes, you go to these dark places. She goes, and it scares the shit out of me. And I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, you just go dark. And she goes, I don't think you realize it. You just, all of a sudden, I'll leave the room and I'll come back and you are just a completely different person. And I'm like, oh, well, I do have a lot of demons. I've done some heinous shit in my life. And I've had it done to me as well. Nothing with kids, because that's bullshit. I don't care who you are. Leave the fucking kids alone, man. Let them be kids. Just because they're easy targets doesn't give you the right to make them a target. You got all these adults that are stupid enough. Go do shit to them. You got this one generation that's dumb as a box of air. I mean, Brocs are smarter than they are. And you could all sorts of shit to them, and they don't even give a shit. I need a safe place for now, and then I'll be good. 20 minutes in silence, I'll be okay. Jesus Christ. But, it's like, I don't ask for much. I will hold you. I will make you feel good. I'll put you up on a tiny pedestal. I will push you to be a better person. I will make sure you always got to be learning something every day. I don't care who you are. You got to learn something every day. I don't care how stupid it is. I learned we have an armadillo over here. He's just a little fella. I mean, he's pretty big. He's probably almost 1.5 feet. He's a big boy. But he won't bother nothing. He's just foraging, looking for something to eat after all this snow, I'm sure. It's nice weather. He's going to be out there soaking up some of that sun. But, it's shit like that. It's crazy. But I always make sure that, they're taken care of. Whether it be in the bedroom, the classroom, out and about in life, I've had chicks stand up for me when somebody else started yelling at me and I didn't understand, well, what the hell did this happen? I've been in line and, I'm sitting in line waiting my turn and all of a sudden the lady behind me starts yelling at me. Well, you got 11 items. And I'll take some off and I'll put it down there. I got 12 now, bitch. It's like, the stuff you grab while you're in line, that don't count. I got in line that had 10 items. Then that gum looked good. And then those mints look good. Ooh, that Snickers looks good. I got 13, bitch. Those items don't count. Last minute ads don't count. So, it is what it is. I mean, if you get in line, you got 13. Nah, you got 13, man. Stop lying. That's different. Call me on that. But then I've had girls turn around, man. Woo! My trailer girl that I had, my last girlfriend, I just call her my trailer girl. Cause she could fight. She could fight. Didn't fight with me, thank God, because I think she would have hurt me. But she wasn't all there either. She liked to make issues that weren't there to get attention on herself. It was crazy. You know, and all her family told me too the same thing. You know that she's got something wrong with her, right? It's like, yeah. I accepted her for what she was. I did love her. But my drinking was out of hand. I knew that. Pedaling to work, shit-faced. Not be able to, I couldn't stop shaking. And it wasn't just my hands. I mean, in my core. It was crazy. I got a lot of dark shit. And it's just the way it is. You know? And it's like, everybody I'm with always finds a reason not to be with me. Doesn't matter what it is, but they always find a reason not to be with me. Whether it be my dark shit place I go, or my demons keep coming up, or the shit I did in my past, or reasons why I carry a gun with me. There's the reasons for everything. It's like, people just like to me, what? Why you carry a gun? Why you do this? Why you do that? How come you don't go over here? How come you do go over here? And it's like, there's reasons for everything I do. And there's a reason that when I have a place to live, I don't go anywhere. I go get my food and I come home. Plain simple. Like if I could get this little place up here right in front of me, it's like a little 2-bedroom, probably a garage for all I know, but a little 2-bedroom, I'd be happy as hell in there. It's got a bathroom, it's got a shower, it's got a place to cook my food and a place to sleep. And a place to make a studio. You know, all good. So I don't even know what I'm going to do then when I find a place. Once I move. If I ever move. If I ever get my shit. So I'm in limbo for hell. But, you know, what are you guys' thoughts? How do you even have long-term situations? I don't, relationships, friendships, whatever you want to call them these days. But I call them relationships. I want a long-term relationship. I want to build something with somebody. I don't want them to run, and I don't want them, soon as it is built, to take half and leave. I don't want that. I want to stay. I want to continuously to build it, to better each other, to say, hey, you look like you're having a hard day, baby. Come here. And it's just, let me hold you for a little bit, let you know that, hey, I'm here for you, and hopefully you for me. But I never get that. I never get the tit for tat part. It's like, I will worship you, I will love you, I will trust you, I will do everything, but I never get that reciprocated, ever. I don't get reciprocation on this shit. I just don't. And it's weird. I never have. I've had 3 best friends in my life. It was that's funny. 2 Steves and a Frank. Not enough for. Brent was one. Brett was another, but he was more the biker friend. That was a whole nother life right there. I'm almost pissed about that life. Yeah. And that was like the early days of Hell's Angels and shit. Oh yeah, that was some crazy shit. Did some crazy shit back then. And should not have been where I was. Should not have been where I shouldn't have been. But I was. So if I got any shit on me, it is what it is, because I haven't gotten cleaned up. But put your comments down below. I mean, are you the same way? I mean, I don't even want relationships anymore. It's like, because everybody's so fake. Fake boobs, fake eyelashes, fake jobs, fake cars, fake houses. It's. We'll do a video on that one. How about that? But yeah, I never get chosen. People look at me, they're like, no. It's like, I'm lucky if I get a conversation. I like to go and talk to old people because they don't tend to judge me. I've sat on a bench in a park next to somebody and they just looked over and went, "You all right?" I'm like, "No." So much shit going rattling around up here, in the space, don't even know. And they're like, "Yeah, I can feel it." I'm like, "I'm sorry," because it's my uncomfortable in the room theory. thing that they tell me about. And it's like, it doesn't matter if it's a room outside at a park on a bench in the middle of nowhere. I have this vibration, and some people call it a light or an aura, or the vibration, of whatever you want to call it. And it's just it's funny because I'll get in certain areas and I feel it vibrate out, and then it vibrates back in. It's like, oh, that's uncomfortable. And it's like, that's you, dumbass, and it's like, it is what it is, but I can't really do anything about it. And yeah, that guy want to slap that van down and just grab that little girl. She's hot. Sorry. See, shit like that pops in my head. Not that I act on it, I'm just saying. I just like, that was a cute girl. Little hair bouncing back and forth. She's walking. And that guy's slowing down. He's looking at her. He's wearing them spandex. He's like, oh, it's a cop. That's it. He's looking at her too. He's thinking, damn, I want to arrest that little girl. I think you violated some probation. And disturbing the peace in my pants. Mr. D. Anyway, it is what it is. It's just, what do you guys think? Put your comments, comment down below, hit the bell, bing. How do you deal with this shit? I just let it go. I just let everything go. And people look at me and are like, how do you deal with that? And it's like, it's weird. It's, if you could stand back and watch me on TV, at first you'd be bored, but then you're like, something's going to happen. And it does. Kind of like the video of bad shit happens to me. It always knows where I am. It always knows where I am. And I don't want to be I want to go in the middle of nowhere and be left alone. But close enough to get good food. That's it. That's a given. But, just enough to have all my shit paid and just be left alone. People don't talk to me. They don't give a shit about me. So, and I can't care about anybody else because nobody will stay around me long enough to talk to me for me to get to know them. And people freak on it, and they do that a lot. And they're like, I can't get to know you. Why not? I don't know. There's something about you. Okay. Have a good day. And I'll leave them alone. I don't judge other people. I try not to. And why are all three of your clothes are like too small for your bodies? They were big girls, but they were like normal sized girls with like 3-year-old clothes on that were 3 years too small. That's funny. But, I just never get shows, so it is what it is. It's like jobs, I get it. I'm old, but I bring a lot to the table, and I don't know. It's just the normal for me, I guess. It is what it is, but I don't know. You guys like, subscribe, hit the bell, bing. Donate to our pantry. We'd appreciate it. Love our coffee. Tell me what you think. I know people who are always wanted in relationships, and they are the most horrible people I've ever met. It's like, dude, you're in a relationship. Yeah, she wants to be in one now. I'm like, dude, you're not cheating, are you? And he's like, thinking about it. And I'm like, dude, you shouldn't even be thinking about it. You got a good woman at home. She wants to be with you, and you have a chance to build something beautiful with somebody, a really nice girl, and you're just going to throw it all away because you think that grass is greener. That's just, it's so crazy to me that people can jump from all these different friend relationship, whatever ships they are, and it's crazy to me. It's like, what? It's like, that don't make no damn sense. Be happy with who you have. And if not, then discuss it, and between the two of you, move on. Each go your own separate ways. But don't just, hey, well, she's at home or they're doing their thing, so I'm going to do my thing over here, but I have an option to go beyond the trust and ruin it permanently. All right, you guys have a good day. I'll just rattle all night.